A Learning Commons is sometimes described as a community gathering space that brings together programs, services, and technology to support student academic success.
Learning Commons, in my mind, is a really exciting space. It's a space that's both physical and virtual. It combines the collaborative richness of a library with the technology-laden richness of a technology lab.
A Learning Commons really feels like it belongs to everybody. Learning Commons develops community.
The Chapman Learning Commons has been packed with students almost full-time since we opened in 2002. The Learning Commons is meant to support a variety of learning activities that could be writing support, tutoring, technology help, and workshops, and it often blends face-to-face and online learning activities. This space typically includes a lot of computers with multimedia software. It would have group study space, movable furniture.
We really look at not just providing services, but providing services in the context of the student experience. We will look at the hills and valleys for a student. If they're in the bulk of midterms, we think about what support resources do we have to provide. If it's a stressful period, what does that do to influence our programming?
Learning Commons programs and services are driven by student needs. And in the Chapman Learning Commons, that means that we're not just programming for students, we're actually involving students in the decision-making process.
Learning Commons are key in changing the educational approach in high schools. There's been a lot of talk around 21st century learning, a lot of writing about where we have to move from a content-based to a process-based approach to education, to a delivery system that emphasizes skills that are collaborative in nature, that help kids become better critical thinkers and access the skills they'll need for the 21st century. The Learning Commons is a place where this can happen. It's a space that's unique in the sense that it is facilitated by a librarian who's more of a learning coach and a knowledge broker. Anything that has to do with learning really has to find its starting point from the librarian within that library. The key about the Learning Commons, it really emphasizes that no child is alike, that everyone is going to learn differently at different rates.
I would see Learning Commons just to continue to evolve in response to advances in technology and in response to student needs.
The evolution is for more and more student involvement and input in shaping their learning experience, so being open to creating that experience for students.
The most successful aspect of a Learning Commons is an emphasis, a focus, and appreciation upon an inquiry-based approach to learning, not only to learning, but to life.
Education is changing because we have a lot more freedom in discovering our own answers and making our own questions. A Learning Commons allows us to meet with the people we wish to meet with in an area that provides us with the tools to find the answers.